No, we always investigate the possibility, but it wasn't in the cards for the past couple of years.
I think you should go to Egypt or something, you know?
Morocco, Egypt.
San Diego.
San Diego. We did a Comic-Con, like...
You should totally set one at Comic-Con.
We did.
You did set one at Comic-Con.
We did kind of do it.
I mean, you came to Hollywood this season. That was very funny. What was that like? That'll be my last question, and then we'll turn it over to the audience. But what was that like when you did the scene where you guys come out and watch your movie being made? How was that?
Oh, it was fun. It was fun to do an episode where we could shoot it all at the Fox Lot, where we shoot our show. But I don't know. There's something fun about seeing Booth and Brendan in that situation and seeing people portraying them, and it's completely inaccurate. And I don't know. And making fun of the whole Hollywood world.
Yeah, it was great to see we really went overboard with some of the stuff. You can do that with the way the show was set up. And I just remember being in the FBI and seeing the Booth character come flying down the hallway and doing flips, and then me taking him down was a pretty classic moment. And then he took off and ran straight and took a right down some, I don't know, Jerry Bruckheimer, Michael Bay kind of hallway, which is pretty hilarious. But it was great to be a part of that. Shoot on the Fox Lot was a lot of fun to see the real live, be outside and have a good time with that.
Was it fun to write? I mean, was it fun to like,
Yeah,
do you have to rein yourself in to not like take down?
Well, that was one we wanted to do for quite a while. And it just kind of came together. Kareem Rosenthal wrote that, and she's not with us this year, but it was a lot of fun for us. Also a little meta episode for the fans to see the Fox Lot, to see where we actually shoot the show. We had a good time with it.
Okay, so we'll take some questions for the audience. I'm not sure how are we doing this. Is there a microphone? Yes, there is a microphone. Go ahead.
Can't hear you.
Turn on the microphone.
Looks like Catwoman.
I am.
That is a great costume.
Oh, Catwoman!
Wow.
I wanted to know if Palant is going to play a bigger role now that he's no longer incarcerated.
Definitely. You know, we'll see him in the first episode, but he will be a major force throughout season 8. We'll be revisiting him periodically, and he'll come back in ways we don't expect. You know, he really is one step ahead of our people.
Shapeshifter?
In and out. You know.
Well, he could be ahead of our people, but he's never fully ahead of Booth. I mean, come on, seriously. I mean, honestly, he's a street smart guy. This guy of all the little smarts and his little DNAs and analysis and numbers, and what a breakdown. It comes down to mano y mano, you're done.
We just have to get it mano y mano.
That's easy. We'll figure that one out. I think it should be a card game, personally. I've always wanted to do like a kind of reprise of the Cincinnati Kid, where Booth has to kind of get Bones back, and she's gonna die, and he's got the cards on the table, and he's got the hand, and if he doesn't win this game, it's over.
All right, so it's the end of Casino Royale.
Yeah.
You'll be in a tuxedo.
Be fantastic.
Someone has a Jeffersonian lab coat on.
Oh, it's you.
Oh my God, it's you! How did you get there?
I was
so cool.
Thanks. I was wondering if either of you had read the Kathy Reichs book before the show started, and if you drew inspiration from your character, or in Booth's case, the multiple characters.
Well,
I have read a few of Kathy's books. I hadn't read them before we started the show, but I read them to kind of have an idea. And I kind of think of my character as kind of pre the character, you know, what happens before you get to the books, kind of. But at the same time, it's kind of its own. It's not exactly the character in the books, but I enjoy the books, and I think that there are things to draw from them. But they're very popular, and I enjoyed reading them. So.
That's good.
Do you draw stuff from them?
Well, I think, you know, they're very different than the show. You know, the books The show actually wasn't based on the books, it was based more on
Yeah,
his
that's
life.
confusing part.
So they, they're kind of parallel tracks of the same world. I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't really draw any
Well, you
connection.
don't have the Booth character, really. I mean, there's
Right.
characters that have similar things, but it's not really Booth.
Right, exactly. So it wasn't really, there wasn't a booth.
Yeah,
There was
so
no-
what can you draw? Nothing.
So you drew nothing.
Nothing.
There was no, I drew a
You drew
blank.
blank.
There was no booth. Nothing. He was non-existent. It was really a show about bones. And then Booth kind of came in. He was having his coffee one day, sitting at the Amtrak, just waiting patiently, and saw her from across the hallway, and the eyes, it's so magical.
Are you
She's
ready?
got the most beautiful eyes, I must say. She's gorgeous. It's a pleasure. It really, it's a pleasure to be able to sit next to somebody for 7 seasons and be so fortunate to be a part of a show that Fox has given us an opportunity to really enjoy the show, and to be able to work day in and day out with someone like Emily has been a blessing. So thank you.
It's incredible to work with someone who you get along with and are friends with, and you still get along with after.
I know.
It's crazy.
Well, we used to tell each other that we're like having bad days. Like, that's a good thing about Emily and I. Do we have time here? Is that we will? I'm sorry. I'll leave that. Yeah, Wonder Woman's up.
I had this made because you were Wonder Woman.
No way! Well, you look great in your costume.
What was your guys' favorite undercover character you ever done? And is there any particular part you like to do as undercover?
Buck and Wanda.
Buck and Wanda, yeah.
Wanda, yeah,
That was great. I mean, it was such a fun episode to do. Dwight Little directed that, and we had a blast. I remember being on that motorcycle with you. That was cool. And the sidecar and the goggles, and coming out of the trailer, and the Russian, hey, I got my knife thrower. It was fun. I drank a lot of Russian vodka before those scenes.
And I had no idea about that.
Oh, I shouldn't
You didn't
share that. I
share. You didn't
forgot.
share.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you want to do undercover?
Oh,
I
I
didn't
still.
have an idea.
I don't. Well, undercover work. I think that's interesting. Yeah. Well, we can go anywhere, really.
Yeah.
You know. I mean,
We got a couple planned.
We could go. Oh, really?
Yeah, we have one planned.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
What is it?
You might be ballroom dancing.
Ballroom dancing. Would be great.
But don't tell anybody.
That means I gotta wear one of those tight, shiny, like one-piece suits.
Yeah, a lot of sequins.
Oh, that's a lot of glitter and a lot of just bad toe tapping. Right. Okay. That's not fun. Okay, I guess it is. I want to go to Spain. I'd like to go to Spain. Spain would be nice. Undercover, you know.
What would we go undercover in Spain is? Let's have.
Yeah, let's talk.
Think about it.
All right.
We'll have her ask a question.
Hi, it's great that you guys, I can't believe I'm here seeing you. I just wondered what your favourite part of London was. I've come all the way through the UK with my sister, so
That's so nice of you.
I'm over the moon to see you guys.
That's so cool.
Yay! Thanks for coming all the way out. That's
Wow.
amazing.
My pleasure.
Every part of London I loved. We loved working on the streets and just being a part of the history that's there, and the people were very kind to us. And the one scene I do really did enjoy is spilling the coffee into the river.
Into the Thames.
Yeah, that to me was quite a moment. I mean, it just can't get a good cup of coffee in London. I tried. I really tried to embrace that. I tried so hard. I'm so sorry. I tried. I really tried. But his character was just kind of upset that he couldn't get a good cup of coffee, and he just. But I like that. That was fun. And then remember when we were kissing with London Bridge? We had to time London Bridge closing at the same time, and then I forgot my line. I had to go back. It was a mess.
What's weird is I don't even remember kissing.
I know why, because you were just taken back. It was just a swoon of a moment. It was like when Marsha Brady saw the fireworks.
I barely remember a thing. It was
Oh, it was so
fantastic.
wistful.
I love going back because I lived in England when I was a little girl. I lived in London for a year, so it was great to just see different things like Covent Garden, and we stayed near there, and it was really nice to kind of revisit and see different things I remember as a child. For me, that was really great. Stephen didn't get to go.
I didn't get to go. I just went a few weeks ago, though.
Okay.
It's still there.
Go ahead.
Hi, like the realism of having the baby in the story, do you foresee keeping the baby as part of the story or like skipping time forward to when the kid's older?
That's interesting. Well, Parker now lives in Europe.
He's in London.
He's never around. He lives in the magical door in our apartment here. We would visit him every 9 episodes. I would love to have Christine around as much as possible. It's tough when you're shooting with a child. And
Babies especially are hard. And we have twins, and these twins are great. But it's hard. They're babies, so they don't always, you want them to do certain things, and then they can only work for an hour, and blah, blah, blah. But
We've been very lucky with them so far.
we've been very lucky.
Yeah.
But
I
we can't have them in every single episode, in so much of an
No.
episode. So I think kind of having them kind of peppered throughout is a good way.
Yeah, but we won't jump in age. You know, Christine won't be 3 years old in 2 months. You know.
Going to college.
Yeah. Well, she's smart enough to apply already to college.
she definitely gets that from her father. Thank you very much.
Hello. Is there a chance that Max is not the criminal that we've been led to believe? Because there seem to be hints of that in the finale.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, he's technically criminal because he's done things that are against the law.
Yeah, he has been cleared though. He's been cleared on technicalities, you know, in previous seasons, so he's around, but he's not always behaved well.
But a lot of times he does bad things for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Wrong things for the right reasons.
Yes.
Which is a moral dilemma for Brennan. Have her own father do that, because she likes black and white.
And that's what you're doing now.
Yes, and now it's become even grayer for Brendan because she's doing the same thing that she judged him for.
That's right.
One of the things.
Fallen for a criminal. Undercover criminal work. Espionage. Where do we go next,
Good
Bones?
question.
What do we see? Quick, shoot, run, pass. Quick, shoot, run, pass.
Do you have the plot line for the 150th episode yet?
Wow. What is that?
No,
Which one is that?
What's 150th?
Are we 140 something now?
we're 130 something, I think. 130, late 30s.
Maybe that's aired. Maybe.
Whoa.
We have to do math.
But
What are these shirts?
we don't have a specific episode for the 150th. No.
Are these shirts? These are.
I would imagine somebody dies though.
Yes, we'd like to know what your shirt says. We are very interested in you. We're going to interrogate you. Get back to the back. No, walk back. Let's go.
Apparently-
Don't go that way. Back. We want the next question.
Apparently the 150th episode will be you with an accent.
That'd be fun. I would
That'd
like
be awesome.
Espionage rolled up.
Listen up, go back.
Please go back.
Come
Yes.
here.
Kill, shoot,
You
run,
have
pass.
foreign accents.
Kill, shoot, run, pass.
Yeah.
Shoot,
What are you
target.
doing?
That would be amazing. That would be great. Morticia, Adam's Family. Oh, they're doing that on NBC. That's going to be good, right? Next. I didn't say that. That was not me.
Honey, we agree.
Stop hating. Let's listen to the question.
Okay, I have a question for David.
Yes.
I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, I did too.
I want to know what's up. Why did Angel get canceled?
Oh, well, you know what? It really wasn't technically on a network if you called it the WB. It was really a fraud. No, very good question. box in about an hour. No, honestly, it ran its course. It really ended in the way I think that it was supposed to end. I really believe that. I think that the way it ended, the way Joss wrapped it up was perfect. I don't think that there really was much more that you could do with it. Obviously, the character still continues to live, and I love playing that character. And hell, man, if they want to do a movie out of it, sure, that'd be fun. When Buffy started in '97, it's fun to see all these new vampires come. It's amazing. I mean, it's like Twilight, and then they got people flying all over the place, and then they have the other show. What's the other one on CW? True Blood's great, and the other one on what's that CW?
Vampire Diaries?
Man, everyone carries around a diary. I'm confused. Oh, I made love to a vampire last night. Evil vampire hunter. Ooh, it's so dark and mysterious. Let me say some poetry to you. You dark evil man in the tunnel. I really gotta stop this. My medicine's I haven't even started. I should just continue.
Let's listen to the next question. But I want to ask you a question. What are these shirts?
I made them.
You made them?
It's my design. It's my design, and the idea is from a couple of girls and David's tweet.
Oh, when you said it's a farewell.
Well, farewell.
We're going forever.
I know, exactly. We're not going anywhere. The show's, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. It's all
Well, we
good.
shouldn't make promises. We're not in charge.
Yeah, I mean, look, I want the show to continue as long as it can continue. Let's just say that. I think when it's an interesting platform, tweeting, when you say certain things and it gets really blown up out of context. Farewell meaning farewell to season 7 and hello to season 8.
I really like that design.
That's a good one.
It's good.
It's for Sue.
How much?
I don't know.
Hey, I'll trade you a glove and a bottle of water for one of those.
Yes, I'll do that.
If you take
Now, my question is season 8, an out-of-the-box episode, like completely different, and then the beginning style, the artist without script.
What?
Out of the box.
Oh,
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Is there an episode in season 8 that's kind of totally different than what other episodes have done?
Yeah, we actually have, last season we shot 4, which are being called bonus episodes, which sounds like we got them out of a cereal box, but they are 4 episodes that we will be airing this season, staggering them throughout the season. And they were really outside the box for us. I mean, stylistically they were very different.
There's one from the perspective of the skull.
Yeah,
That was cool. That was really, you know what, you're going to enjoy that episode. That episode is a fantastic episode. It's all through the point of view of the skull. Like, it's the holding the skull, and the skull's looking
It
at
was
you.
a fun episode to do and very different.
Yeah.
Very special bones.
It was great. No undercover work there, but we'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. There's a man with an orange hat.
That's right.
On behalf of many of the Whedon fans who slept on the curb last night, is there anything that we, the fans, can do to get you and Joss back together again? Be it on Angel, be it on a new character that you guys come up with. I don't know. What can we do? Like when Serenity was born out of our obsession, what can we do to get you to don the black coat again?
Let's start the auction minute right now. 325. Joss Whedon in the corner sold for a new episode of something 10 years because I'm on Bones.
He's kind of busy right now.
Yeah, I'm busy. No, honestly, the experiences that I had on that show were fantastic. From the showrunner to the directors to the whole cast members, it was a great experience for me. And I would love to work again with Joss. I would love to work with David Greenwald. I would love to work with Tim Minear, David Fury, you know, these guys have just gone on to just some great things, and for me, it's all about really great characters and great writing. So we'll see. You know, you guys just keep pushing the envelope, and maybe that'll happen one day.
Okay, this is gonna have to be the last question, I'm afraid.
Did I take up all the time?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
But I think that's why they came.
Back in the day in the Buffy party.
She's got the belt buckle.
Let's let her ask her question.
I just wanted to ask if you guys enjoy doing the serial killer episodes as much as we enjoy watching them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love those ones.
No,
We like the serial killer.
So, I mean, it was. I mean, the season finale. I got to pick them up, throw them through a window, put them back in, and just pulverize them. That was.
It's all about beating someone up, friend. That's what it's about.
I was protecting you. I came in because I was upset for what he did.
I didn't ask you to beat him up.
And then you get into a car with our child and drive away.
He didn't have me. What are you talking about?
Man, I mean, we really have to work at this.
We need to go into therapy again.
That therapy would be nice. It's a great idea. It'd be fun to go into therapy. We should go into therapy again. Steven.
That's right, you were.
Sweets.
Huh?
What happened to that?
What happened to therapy?
We stopped
It
it.
got old.
I got all the way over here.
Fresh and new again. I think we need to do it.
But no, we're going to be going after that serial killer for a long time.
It's a serial
We like him.
Well,
It's good.
Thank you very much for coming. And are you signing? So they'll be at the Fox fan booth, which I guess is where you get the awesome